Jericho Sunfire is a former professional rugby player who played for the Oldham Rugby League Football Club and London Crusaders in Great Britain. In his 6th year of playing rugby professionally, Jericho then made the decision to switch careers to do what he does best, working as a professional personal fitness trainer. After years of being fruitarian, liquidarian, and waterian, he gravitated towards breatharianism. Jericho explained the changes that his body underwent when he became food-free.
After you became breatharian, how long did it take you to go through the physical changes?
I would say 2 to 3 weeks. And then after that, it's just literally living life. I mean, you're still going through minor changes, you know, but those are pretty much taken care of within 2 to 3 weeks. And within those 2 to 3 weeks, it is uncomfortable. It's not a comfortable time.
What were the physical changes that you went through?
Wow. It was all internal and it was all in my core, my torso. Shrinkage. Organs changing their purpose and being used for different things. What specifically they were used for, I'm not too sure, but I know things changed drastically. Like I say, the body's always wanting to get back to its original state. That, in turn, created for me the sense of having a much physically lighter body. It's like feeling an energy source, like a generator in your torso, creating an immense amount of energy. And it was kind of weird because having a physically lighter body, or having a sensation of a physically lighter body, there were times where I would stand up and I would kind of, not because I was dizzy or anything, but simply because my strength was overpowering my physically lighter body, and I would overcompensate. So there was a time when I had to really kind of use my better judgment all over again. It was like learning how to walk again, learning how to stand up again, how to run again. And that was probably the weirdest change.
Were there obstacles to overcoming these changes, and how did you cope with the changes?
It was basically dealing with the little anxiety that came with it, you know, because like I say, you're standing up and all of a sudden you're finding yourself leaning a bit too far, or overstepping your walk and walking real funny in the beginning. Your judgment is totally off. And I found myself asking, is it me? Is it my brain? What's going on here? And it was just that I had to deal with getting used to a new physique, a new body.
As a professional personal fitness trainer, Jericho answered some of our questions about muscle building as breatharians.
Can you build muscle on a breatharian diet?
I would say yes, you tone easily. I also believe that, especially when you're breatharian, when you have nothing in the way, no obstacles, no distractions, you're not ingesting anything, your body can actually do what it's supposed to do and pump out what it's supposed to do. And sometimes it feels like I'm on juiced up, you know, because everything's just flowing. The body's giving my system what it needs. So yes, I would say, in fact doubly for breatharianism, that you can easily tone up and have a muscular physique.
So you have plenty of energy as a breatharian, even to exercise?
I would call it vitality or well-being. I totally believe that vitality comes from your core, from like your belly button, or just under your belly button, and that's where I feel mine. So yes, I do have a fantastic amount of vitality, I would say. Maybe it is energy.
What kind of impact does a fruitarian and a food-free diet have on our environment? Jericho shared some of his thoughts on his eco-friendly lifestyle.
Do you think being breatharian or even fruitarian would have a beneficial effect on the state of the world?
Oh, of course.
Tell us how.
Can you imagine the reduction in trash packaging? Can you imagine the energy you would have just living life? If you have an environmentally friendly package, you still have to get rid of the package. You still have to make the package. And with fruitarianism, you just compost what you don't need. And you got a lifetime supply of food for free. You just recycle, plant the seeds.
Since the interview was taking place in Mexico, where Jericho was teaching one of his personal fitness training programs, we asked him what he thought about the year 2012.
We're here close to Cancun, Mexico, right in the heart of the ancient Mayan civilization. Will you talk to us a little bit about the Mayan calendar and the upcoming year 2012?
I know absolutely zilch about the Mayan calendar, but I am so drawn to the spiritual changes here. In fact, I believe I was placed here for a reason. Most definitely, there is definitely a strong pull that wants me here to finish a job. That needs to be, something needs to be done, something needs to be finished here. I personally believe that I'm to learn my breatharian trade here. Because if you're going to survive in this heat, in these conditions, as a breatharian, you can survive anywhere. Trust me on that. There's a spiritual power here, a spiritual force that is so amazing. The essence of the country, the essence of this area is amazing. You'll find that synchronicity, everything happens just at the right time. All of a sudden your whole doors that were shut open up just at the right time, and life, you just get whatever you've been wanting. And it's amazing the things that have happened to me since I've been here in that way. And the more I talk to Mayan people about this, the more 2012 crops up and the more things start to make more sense. And this 2012 thing right now is the only thing that's making sense to me. I don't believe that it's going to be doom and gloom at 12 a.m. on 2012. The world's going to end. I think it's going to be the opposite. But I believe that we're already going through the changes. And I believe that we have to wake up now, take action now, listen now, and really have to start making use of this time.
What do we have to wake up to? What changes do we need to make?
We need to wake up to our intuition, the presence of other races or species. We need to let go of our ego. The planet is on the brink of a huge detox, huge cleanse. And we really need to stop harming the planet, stop harming each other.
Jericho believes that as human beings, we're here on this planet to learn the lesson of love and to help one another.
I believe you must strive to be the best you can possibly be in life. Because in this shape and form, you only get one. I totally believe that we are here to be loving beings, supportive and loving beings.
So what do you think is the most important thing that we should get out of life?
Love, happiness and contentment. In every single possible way you can find it. It hurts me when I see friends or people I know, even people that I don't know, just complain about life. Because life, it's what you're making of it. Sure, bad things happen to good people, but essentially life is what you make of it. And I try myself to get a better understanding of how I can manifest good things in my life so I can pass it on to others.
So can we be specific and say, what is our purpose here in this life?
I'm going to take myself, my example for instance. I believe my soul is not of this earth. I believe my soul or my spirit, if you want to call it, is of extraterrestrial nature. I don't mean to get dramatic like, you know, Battlestar Galactica or Star Wars type stuff, but I believe that we are actually souls or spirits inhabiting vessels. For whatever reason, I'm not going to get specific because I don't know. But I believe that our purpose is to love and support humanity, the souls that are of this earth. Because I think there's two different souls. To put it in layman's terms, there's two different souls. Earthly souls and non-earthly souls. And I believe that I'm a non-earthly soul. I believe that there's many thousands of other, maybe angels. People might know angels, light workers. That might be a more familiar term. And I strongly believe that my purpose, actually my specific purpose, is to help other non-human souls, angels, light workers, however you want to call it, develop and strengthen and condition so we can deal with and manage the coming changes, and we can actually find our way back home.
What is the most important thing for us to do here on Earth?
Is to realize that we all have individual paths. Like I say, I don't believe that we're all the same. I believe that we're all different in terms of some are earthly souls, some non-earthly souls. I believe that for me to be a breatharian is my original state. So my body or my physicality or my spirit self is always looking to get back to its original state, which for me is breatharianism. For others, depending on where they're from, in terms of space, galaxy, whatever, it may be fruits. So others may need to develop ways to get on a fruitarian diet, and they may not know why they're being drawn to this. They may not know why their intuition is drawing them this way so strongly.
As the interview came to a close, Jericho shared with us his personal goals for the future.
I really want to help and transform as many people as possible, as well as helping myself. I want to be the best I can be. I want to be the best husband, the best father, you know, the best brother, the best son, best everything, best friend I can be. And I want to fulfill what I want to do in life. I want to have fun, you know. That's basically the future for Jericho.
Have fun being the best.
Being the best.